All right, there we go. Welcome, ladies and
Easter egg.
gentlemen, to the community meeting for April 2017, affectionately titled "It's on time this time," which it is.
For
I don't know.
once.
Yeah,
Actually,
we
we're
haven't
3
had a
seconds
meeting
late.
on time in quite some time. No pun intended. And I just think it's a good sign that we're on the up and up. We'll weather the storm, and then when Storm Pot is severely weathered, we'll progress.
Lol.
Should be a short one, guys. And that's why one of the meeting itinerary dockets is there, but we'll get to that in a bit. I think first on the agenda is Miki brings up the agenda. Just a moment. There we go. I had to switch my button layout there. Okay. Finance report. I did receive word from Chris via CFS phone. The finance report is the number from the last thread that I posted, plus everything currently on the front page and the donation module. So, in other words, we had no expenditures this month, so the finances should still be good. Even better than last month, simply because we had people donate. If you want to harass Chris more than that, then feel free to do so. I will likely just ask for a proper posting on that. But anywho, so that's that. See here, what is next on the list? All right, next up is calendar updates. So which division leads do we have here? We have, I see, Planetside, we got Smite, we got Overwatch, we got Star Trek Online, we got Arclight, so that's Arma. Okay. Oh, and Alontu for League of Legends. Awesome.
And SC2.
I thought we last month decided that SC2 was
not
a thing.
It's now just becoming StarCraft Night instead. It's just becoming the regular StarCraft instead of SC2 because the original SC, StarCraft, is getting remastered.
Channel.
And it's actually lazy. The original is free right now, actually.
Oh. Okay, so do you want to... Okay, well, I guess we'll get to that in just a few seconds.
Yeah, I did want to come back to this. And I was going to make a formal announcement at this meeting.
Oh, cool. Anywho, so just taking a look at the calendar. I guess we'll just go by days of the week. Stormpaw, our Sunday Overwatch afternoon still a thing?
In theory.
In theory?
They've not been very popular lately.
Should I keep them on the calendar, or should we remove them?
I'm thinking we probably want to remove them at the moment until we can possibly restructure, and maybe I can find another lead or something to help me out.
Alright, that's there. Star Citizen we'll get to later on in the meeting. Doc is here to talk about that later. Eternal Crusade Nights. Is Dice here?
I just want Dyson to know when he hears this recording, if he doesn't show up.
Yeah.
I am fully against her Eternal Crusade division. You don't play Chaos! This is now on record!
Alright.
It is shameful, I must agree.
Titanfall. We got Planetside Ops on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Are they still a thing?
Yeah.
How about Rompal Ranger Nights on Thursdays?
In hiatus until I finish with finals.
Okay, that's fair. I'll keep it on the calendar then. And Stormpaw, since I kind of skipped over Wednesdays. Wednesday Overwatch nights are still happening, eh?
Oh yeah, those are still going good.
Sweet. Arma nights on Mondays.
They haven't really been going.
Should we keep it on the calendar? Are you still making the nights, or?
I mean, I'm online every day, so.
But are you playing Arma?
Not on Mondays at this point.
Okay, so we'll strike it from the calendar until further notice as well. That would mean that Arma's Oh wait, no. How about Thursday nights for Arma? Is Arma Thursday is still happening?
Yeah, I was on today waiting for people.
Oh, okay. All right, so Arma can still be a division, but we're gonna strike their Monday night.
User joined your channel.
And Smite Club, Jade, girl,
User
how's Smite
joined your
going?
channel.
Pretty well. We get our usuals. Not much more than that still. Though we did get a new person about a fortnight ago.
Oh, sweet.
But they weren't there last week, so.
Ah.
But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I plan on keeping it going as long as there's interest.
Sweet. Okay, so that'll stay there. Pokemon nights, I run those, and yeah, even though it's just me and Bryce at the moment, we're still going strong. I'm gonna still keep it a thing. I'm gonna see what Pokemon. It's life.
Nerds.
My Raichu and Kangaskhan will game fist you. It'll be fun.
Once upon a time, I actually drafted a Pokemon team.
Wait a minute. Was that Bill growling nerds? The man who regularly quotes Warhammer.
All right, Alonti, how's League of Legends doing on Fridays?
It's been doing good.
Sweet. And Mr. Bill, nerd, Star Trek, like that's like at least 10 times more nerd than Pokemon. How's Star
Best
Trek
kind
Online?
of nerd.
Yeah,
Don't have a working bar.
that is unfortunate. But are you still meeting up on Saturdays? Is that still a thing?
I'm trying, but work is a bitch still.
I will
That's
be there this Saturday. I know that much. I've started getting back into that proper.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Now that I'm not doing plant side, I'm definitely gonna focus on that again.
That's
So,
awesome. I just need to make sure that I just really want to make sure that the calendar is up to date because that's
Yeah.
our commitment to ourselves. That this is the games that we want to play. And that ties into, I think that's point number 3 on the list. Yeah, special games night planning bonanza. Last month we had a longer meeting because it was basically covering 3 months of us not having these meetings. This month is just a month. It is literally just a month of April, and yeah, the itinerary is still a thing here. I'll link it for folks. Bam. Let's see here. Rolana, on that point, ARC officially is no longer a division, which reminds me, I need to do this.
Wait, how can I not be a division?
Because you don't deserve.
You're not worthy!
There we go.
Blood for the
But he's-
blood god!
Skulls
fucking
for the
shit.
skull throne!
Yeah.
Hams for the lambs.
What?
Milk for the cornflakes!
And peace in
Everything.
this room, please.
And soap for the
Pillage
plague
the
marines.
women, rape the houses!
Always fun to
That's
do.
my saying.
All
now
hail
mine.
the Emperor.
Okay.
Just imagine. I just imagine Bill.
Bill can't have any milk. I need them for my Lucio.
All right.
Oh God.
So last month, we had a long meeting because it was covering a big time of this month. It's just a month. I mean, stuff happened in the month of April, but not as much to cover. So let's have a moment just to plan some games nights. I mean, we don't have very much on the itinerary, so normally we do this after everyone else has said their piece. But just taking a look at the calendar here. Here's how this will work. If anyone wants to suggest a game, please type it into the chat. However, know that if you suggest a game, you're the one that's going to run it. I will get the game and help you out as best I can. But you got to be the one to run the show. All right. We have Buddy with Terraria. Buddy, what are you doing? Let's see here.
We're starting new characters and we're gonna conquer the world.
Okay, that's cool. Let's make it.
Also, Terraria
What's
is
the
pretty
day?
treat.
Today's the 4th, right? How about? Well, we just got rid of some stuff on Monday. What are we doing on? What are you doing on Monday?
Hold on 1 second. Depends. Yeah, it all depends really on what I have going on. Normally, I'm usually there.
All right. Well, on Monday at let's make it 9 o'clock. You're now running Terraria.
Hooray. We need more people.
Hey, if I'm awake, I'll join you.
Really, Bill?
Yes!
Strike this guy down as unconstitutional. Also remove my K as fuck.
I'd second Stellaris Knight once I find money to buy it.
Ooh.
Hopefully it will include all
User
the
left your
DLC, because
channel.
dear God.
Money go. Never mind.
Per person, please.
All right. We have then Stellaris Bill. Let's see here. Let's see here. We got plan this out at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, but Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. How about 9 o'clock on Wednesdays for Stellaris, or at least next Wednesday, the 10th? Does that work for you, Ben?
Hang on. I have my schedule on my phone. Give me a second.
Damn it, Bill! You should have had that up already.
I don't want to have that up. This one, or next Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Nine o'clock? Damn! I have an early shift the next day.
Okay. That doesn't work. Then how about next Saturday, the 13th? At
I'm off
7
that-
o'clock.
I'm off that day. That works perfectly.
All
That's
right.
my weekend off. Oh yeah. Anyway.
Well, muhaha, we just took your weekend off so you can do video games.
Yay.
I hear no complaints.
But yeah. Maybe hopefully the game will go on sale before then. Probably not, but hey.
Well, it's just been on sale, so.
Oh, if you also...
It's on sale
I
right
found
now?
the link for,
No, it was on sale
StarCraft.
about a week ago.
Ah, damn it.
Give it. Put it up along too.
That's also the official website for it, so no complaints.
Sweet.
Alright, why isn't the Access All button working on the thing now, the calendar? There we go. And in truth, guys, like we can edit these and like make them more quote unquote official. I just want to get the ball rolling because like it's cool that we play a lot of games. Next we have Civ Beyond Earth, buddy. Is that our game that you're referencing?
Yes.
Or you just want like a game where everyone plays Civ Beyond
I know
Earth?
we're all adults here, but I want to sit through like an entire binge session if it's even possible.
Last time we tried that, it took like 8 hours.
Yes,
That's
it
the
did.
point of Civ.
Okay.
Where's
Sure.
the-
Well, if you
uh,
want to run it, the next day that looks like it would be a good idea. I personally won't be there because I have plans that day, but the 27th is a Saturday where it doesn't look like we have very much going on. Run it then?
Sure, why not? If anyone who is available wants to play it, I'll host the game, and please ignore my crappy internet. We start at 1.
When it comes to Stellaris, I have a whole mod list I made that we could use. I'm
Sorry,
adding to it.
no, we start
so-
at 3 p.m.
3 p.m.? Okay.
That's a Saturday, the 27th, correct?
You got it.
Oh, hell yes, I'm gonna be off school that day.
But yeah, anyway, with the Stellaris game, I have a whole mod collection, workshop collection that I made. I'm still adding things to it. But yeah. So if you get the game, Prepare to download some shit. Because I'm about to make
Hurrah.
that game more interesting.
Don't
Huzzah.
worry,
a lot
I'm
quicker.
already on it.
Yep, and I'll make it a lot quicker.
Alright,
Thanks.
Titanfall Brood War. What is Brood War? I haven't heard of that.
StarCraft.
StarCraft.
Wait,
That's
wait, wait,
basically
we
StarCraft.
skipped
Brood War-
someone. Walmart greeter. Is Meme Factory actually a game?
Pass, that was a joke.
Oh, that was a joke? Okay, I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
Knowing the modern world, that
I'm
will
pretty
be a
sure
game
there
one
is a
day.
game like that.
Something in reference of
Beef
from
Factory,
Chris
was that a
about the
game?
fucking NASDAQ.
That's
life, my good sir.
That's
Stank.
called politics.
Alright, Titanfall Brood War. What is that?
It's StarCraft, my dog.
It's the original
okay.
StarCraft. He brought it up because I mentioned that the entire anthology is actually free on the Battle.net store.
Alright. StarCraft, Titanfall, you're gonna be running that. Let's make
whoa.
Wait, what? I'm running that? What the fuck?
No,
You suggested
remember,
it.
that's my job, Miki.
Fine,
job.
buddy, you're running it then. Sheesh, just
No,
buddy.
it's because no. Because it's StarCraft, it returns to me.
Well, okay, fine. Piss all over your territory, why don't you?
Brood War, I got it.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't want to host it, that's fine.
Alright. Alright, well, anywho, just looking at yonder calendar, how does...
Any Sunday between now and whenever he wants to do it.
Well, Sundays are already, like, jam-packed.
Yes, but I think StarCraft was there first. Hold on.
It was there. That is true. It was on Sundays originally. Okay. How about Sundays at, or next Sunday, I guess I would make it the 7th at, what is that, 5 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay.
So would an old copy of Brood War be compatible with that, or do I have to download the new one?
I think you have to
we
do
don't know.
the new one because
You-
there's a ladder now.
I
Oh,
just,
yeah,
I
that-
just
like
download the
Battle.net.
one
It's just
from
a patch.
from the Blizzard. That's what I just say.
Because
Yeah,
I
I think
will
you might have
totally get on and play StarCraft, but my copy's from 1998 or whatever.
You can just
Doctor.
download the new version for free.
Yeah, it's free.
It's in the Classics game shop in the Blizzard store.
Okay.
Yeah, and they can get it for free. I'm wondering why they said it for free, because last I checked it was like $20 for them both.
Well,
They
maybe
made it-
Remastered's coming out.
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
they
yeah,
made
yeah.
enough money
Oh, guys,
charging
fun
people
fact,
$20.
The new client that they have is
They're gonna charge it when the remastered version comes out.
Oh,
I
of
think.
course they are.
Yeah.
yeah.
So quickly
But-
get it now while it's free.
Yeah.
Get them while they're hot.
Alright, that looks to be all the ones that folks suggested. I'm going to suggest one. I want to have a Guns of Icarus night again, because that was awesome.
Oh,
Burn,
God.
baby, burn!
Yeah,
Inferno!
you know it, bud. So let's have that running. Let's make it on. Let's see. Next Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Actually, no, that's StarCraft 2. Sorry, not StarCraft. That's Civilization Night. I already made a commitment for that. Let's have it before Pokemon Night. Let's see here. For all the folks who... Yeah! I love it. Call
That's
me nerd
just,
again, baby.
Guns of Icarus Online?
Yep.
I'll totally reinstall that. That was fun, but all my friends quit.
Ripperoni.
Pepperonis.
I am repairing the balloon.
You must construct additional pylons.
I'm gonna whack this engine with a wrench until it works again.
I wonder if there's actually like an Artanis voice, because I bought that pack.
Deploying Mule. What are these Terran names?
Did you buy it just for that, Bill?
Yes. I buy stupid things for stupid shit.
That's understandable, because that's awesome.
If you don't have Alarak, you're doing it wrong.
Oh my god. How dare you think I don't have
Take me, Alarak. Take me now.
Alarak senpai!
I
Is
said
Alarak
that
Q?
when we were playing. What?
Is Alarak
Alarak
Q?
is Q.
The fuck?
Good. Okay.
Alarak is. Oh well then. Alarak is probably the best anti-hero I've ever
User
seen.
disconnected from
And
your
one more
channel.
suggestion, and
Next to
this one
Deadpool.
I'm going to leave up to like a vote of all of us here. We need to have another Dane. No.
Karaoke night?
Well, that too, but I was thinking of what's the word for medieval warfare?
Chivalry.
Chivalry. Yes, we need another chivalry.
Chivalry?
Oh,
yeah.
How dare you?
Where we all play Vanguard and charge each other.
Nice.
No,
Where I get out my heavy crossbow and shoot vanguards.
Yeah.
Man guards?
Let's see here. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Maybe in between. I won't be here that weekend. Damn it. Why does like everything I do need to be in the last 2 weeks of May?
Maybe next week. Sorry, next month.
Why don't we do it a bit before Planet Ops on the 16th? I have no idea if I'm working that day or not, but I'll just plan it because why not? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I am always up for stabbing of mans.
Alright, don't hear any reasons not to. Let's do it. Let's do it for 6 o'clock on the 16th.
Which game? I wasn't paying attention.
Chivalry, you're going to play a night with a battle.
Yes. Limbs will be removed.
The Blood God will get both blood and skulls.
Fear my poking stick.
Poking
Oh
stick?
My God, I just got Battlegrounds. I've already killed 7 people. Oh.
I'm pretty sure you're only allowed to use a Danax, Bill.
But the stick.
The stick. Bill, you don't need the stick. You have everyone else's stick.
Korn would be so disappointed in you.
Alright, so this exercise was basically just a jumpstart us thinking of playing games with each other because it's super fun when we play together and it leads to more happy memories. So guys, if you want to suggest games, a easy way to do this that doesn't involve taking time out of the community meeting is just post it on the forum. Say, hey, I'm going to do this, and
I have an idea.
That's what I did.
I got an idea. Let's do a Planet Side night next year.
Oh my
Still
God,
need another
that
Ghost in
game
the-
is amazing.
Insane.
We still need another Ghost in the Shell night.
yes,
No,
we
that's
do. That's another thing. Okay.
Oh God.
Bover, change yourself to push to talk before I mute you.
Move.
All right.
screw you,
So
buddy.
speaking of stuff that started on the forums, next on the itinerary is the two potentially new divisions. We were going to start with EC Knights, but Dyson is not here. So Daka, how has the month of Star Citizen been?
It's gone pretty well. I was actually thinking about starting up a second night, probably on Wednesdays, I think. I'm going to do like a poll on the forums to see what's good for people, basically. We've averaged about 6 people, I want to say, a night.
Oh,
some
wow,
more.
awesome.
Like I think we had 10 one night, 3 one other night, but most of them have been 5, 6, 7 people.
Excellent.
Not a game yet, guys.
Somebody's
Come on.
spamming chat.
It's a
Yeah,
very fun
So
beta.
the controversy is still there.
Alpha.
Oh yes, the controversy is still there. I would very much reiterate that it is still an alpha, and if you don't want to play an alpha, you don't want to play Star Citizen right now. It's full of bugs, and every play session ends with a catastrophic crash. But
Jesus.
Either by your computer or me crashing into your ship.
Well, that's
or
still
getting murdered
good
or
enough
shit stolen.
for us. So by the power invested in me, invested by
And
the
this
community.
giant bald bird.
Congratulations, sir. You are now the leader of the Star Citizen division.
Holy shit, he's an officer.
Woo!
You know what that means? Congratulations!
Oh God! Shut up.
Wait. What about Ryo?
What?
DACA?
Hmm?
Ryo.
Like, what do you mean? In terms of him being div lead?
He doesn't exist.
Echo?
He was the one who helped create Star Citizen Knight. And VCO
Uh,
and Star Citizen.
Yes. And
But he is no longer
doesn't,
here.
Ryo also doesn't want to be div lead. Like, I don't...
I have
I'm
no
very
trouble
certain-
with co-leads if he does want to.
Yeah,
be
like
lead.
that was kind of the idea, is that he was going to lead one of the sub-divs. He was leading the shipping
Oh,
company.
okay. Well, in that case, I will get a officer take 2.
He was leading shipping?
Yeah, shipping's his. He made it.
But before Stormpaw, before you go change it on the forums, let's get a private message between us two and DACA and Ryo and just clear the air, because there seems to be some confusion.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll leave that with you if that's okay.
Yep, will do. Alright. So now I will open up the floor to the div leads. Planetside, does Planetside have anything to say?
Yeah. So you wanted the spreadsheet. So I made a spreadsheet.
Yes.
I'm going to share the spreadsheet.
Thank you. Also, do post it to the forums, because I'm going to make that forum thread
Drum roll,
public.
please. Stop fapping, buddy!
That's how
You're
I
welcome.
like it.
Okay, there it is.
Thank you. For those who are puzzled, I started a thread in the
2017
in the ward room, just asking for some simple lists, because there is no shortage of folks who have plenty to say about the changes that were being made to the Planetside community, and everyone does have completely valid points. So in an attempt to bring some clarity to everyone, I thought it's important that we use actual data when we're creating our arguments for or against the changes. I requested that there would be 3 lists generated. One list of people who have had their tags removed but have reclaimed them. One list of people who have recently attained their tags for the first time, and a 3rd list of new members to join the outfit since the changes went into place. It is true that there are other factors that we could list, but a lot of other things would have there would be a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Indirect influence through the changes. It may not necessarily be the predominant factor of that thing coming to fruition. For example, people who left the outfit was one thing that brought up. It was suggested that we make a list of people who have left the outfit because of the changes. And yes, we could do that, but that also means that it may not be a direct correlation. It may not be a direct correlation that people, like, for example, I no longer play Planetside as much anymore, and that has nothing to do with the changes. I'm just burnt out on the game. So, although that would certainly, a lot of people would may want to see that, it may not necessarily be what we need for the level of scrutiny. But those 3 things do have direct correlation to the changes being made, and those are the things that I believe we need to take proper consideration in making sure we have accurate information of. And that's a really long way to say that, I realize, because I'm going off the seat of my pants, so I apologize for that.
Wait, you're wearing pants?
Pajamas.
God damn it!
No, I'll count pajamas.
I do not accept
I'll
anything!
Alright, awesome, thank you. So, Titanfall, please attach that to the post in the ward room.
Okay.
In some manner.
So, like, the spreadsheet is pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, these are the datas. There were no new squad leads that weren't squad leads previously. I don't think so. I think Delvius was a squad lead, so he was that. Other thing is, I've made the list comparative to other large outfits. So as you can see, it used to be the 3 largest outfits used to be TAS, VCO, and Tank. Tank is still really small now. TAS has gotten a lot smaller, and Shock and ZER6, Zerg, as they call themselves, are the two biggest outfit right now. Shock has been out for longer. It has, it's pretty still large. I don't know who the fuck leads them. I know Kinkaju leads them, but I don't know what their lead structure is. And Zerg is apparently run by this guy called Zergfit Leader. That's his actual name. Zergfit Leader. And they're a really new outfit, and they have been growing really fast. I don't know, like, if they do any sort of ops or anything. I've been in one of their platoons once, and it's just like Zergfit Leader screaming at them, and they mostly get farmed.
So it's inventory.
I don't really know, like, if these guys are like a legitimate outfit or this is just like another Sub G 2.0. So
Blackbird?
All right.
Is it an Enclave tribute outfit?
This
Almost
is
acceptable.
good data, but we must. The point of that exercise was not necessarily to be defensive. It's not to compare ourselves to other outfits. It's just to analyze what has happened to us internally since these changes were in effect. So I appreciate that it is good to know these things, but this is a point of reference for everyone's use. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't think numbers in terms of outlet members really reflects the issues we're facing right now. So, I mean,
I'd say it's commitment.
while, Zerg has a lot of numbers, Zerg has a lot of numbers, and, a lot of them are actually having fun playing.
So that is another thing that has been brought
Yeah.
up, and I'm gonna address this like kind of right now. So I've been hearing a lot of stuff. I don't know exactly names, and names are probably not, necessary on this topic. So basically, a lot of people are saying that they are not enjoying ops. A lot of people are saying that ops is too strict, the numbers are way too low, and that they are not having fun because they are not like winning, and they're not like pulling numbers. It's frustrating. Yeah, that's what Bill exactly said. And I was addressed to this pretty recently, so I didn't really know about this. But yeah, basically people aren't having fun in ops, and I've recently kind of, learned of this. So I'm trying to process, like why people aren't having fun. And I think the main reason boils down to just a lot of people don't really play this game with a certain objective in mind. They just hop on, they want to like have fun for 2 hours. And by fun, I mean winning usually. And winning usually means, pop dumping bases, I guess. So I mean, Captain, Bill, and I had to talk about this, but let me just share kind of like each side of the argument. Captain in Arms and Bill are basically saying that lower numbers, doesn't pertain to the plan side experience. What is it? Because we're doing closed ops, what is it? A lot of the times when newbies aren't in, we can't really recruit from that. And also because the squads are so small, a lot of people think that they're not having an impact on the battlefield. In my point of view, I believe that having smaller squads and using TeamSpeak communication is made our effectiveness, like at least per man effectiveness, a lot greater. Helped with communication, with identifying key things like callouts and like building placements and squad comps that can drastically improve people's play. And I also thought that we were moving a lot faster in terms of effectiveness and defending base and stuff like that. So there's clearly like a very large divide. There is one part that is thinking of improving the outfit, and there's the other part that is talking about how the outfit is providing an experience for people. And each side has valid points, and I'm inclined to agree, especially with Captain in Arms Bill's statement saying that my changes have made ops less fun, quote unquote. And there is no easy answer to this. I'm still trying to figure out a good compromise of how to incorporate this, but there really is no easy solution to saying how can we make ops fun and all inclusive and all that jazz while still trying to teach people things, improve their gameplay, and make sure that they don't stay an eternal shitter forever. And basically, Captain in Arms said something along the lines of, like Titanfall, like, why do you give it? Why do you care? Why does it matter that the outfit is improving or whatever? Like, who are you trying to prove to? And that's a good point. Like, why strive to quote unquote play better when you can kind of stay at your same level and still enjoy the game experience? And to answer to that, my answer is, well, the thing is that you can reach this level of playstyle to coordinate to be more competitive and not sacrifice fun. There is a balance, and I've seen it. You guys probably remember Goku. Trid is another one in Cobalt. Juga. These guys are large outfits that field multiple squads and still have a lot of fun, but they kick a lot of ass. And the other part, as Walmart has actually pointed out, was obviously the fact that Captain Arms said that, well, Titan, like, we already have something like this. We already have RPR that caters to this style. And I thought, and for me, that was a valid point. But generally speaking, I wanted to improve the outfit. That was kind of my goal as, becoming outfit lead. I had a specific goal in mind, and that was to improve the average base, bring up the bottom shoal. And that's the reason why I brought all this RPR stuff, like stuff like that, into ops, because RPR is just a good way to play the game. You drastically improve. You get higher score per minute. You kill more people. There's more action. There just is more. You just have to be pushed to play more. Basically, that's the trade-off. You gotta play more to get more. And what I'm gonna end it with is basically, there is no easy solution to this, and honestly, I don't really have a clear-cut answer. And I'm kind of boiling myself down to two options. One of which is to just revert back, go back to what we used to do, and we're going to see very similar results. We'll still survive. We'll still be an outfit. Hey, we'll probably get up to like, maybe 700, 800 people, but nothing's going to change. Or I could go down my way, keep being stubborn about it, and people will not enjoy ops, and the fate of the outfit then hangs in the balance because of the view style of many people. So, I mean, it's a real shame, in my opinion, that people think this way and people feel this way, because I saw a lot of improvements. Especially, I think a lot of people can tell that in ops we were just more effective. Sure, we weren't capping bases, but we were fighting off larger pop, we were moving faster, and like the TeamSpeak, I've seen a lot more people in TeamSpeak, like a lot more people in TeamSpeak, which was a very nice thing. But I can see that, this is just how it is. And honestly, within the next couple of weeks, I will do a couple of reevaluations, and
well,
see how it goes.
First things first, get your exams all done. Focus on that first, man.
Oh yeah, obviously.
We must all remember that even as we plan all these extra video games that we want to play, this is still a very stressful time for a lot of people, and so take everything with a grain of salt. Titan, I truly do hope that there is a third answer, that somehow a compromise can be found, because it is true that we could revert back to the way things we were, and chances are, yeah, it's going to mean that nothing will change. But we have learned a lot that, hey, the outfit is not going to implode if we start implementing stricter policies. It's not going to strangle ourselves out. So hopefully from this experiment and from these changes, there can still be good that is learned through all this. I still think that it is, as you say, we do need to give it more time, and I think that a lot of good can still a lot of good can still come from all this. But anywho, does Planetside have anything else to bring up to the community's attention
about this topic?
I'm sorry?
About this topic or something else?
Oh, just about anything.
I'm building excellent retirement homes.
Sweet.
Okay, so I posted this what 3 weeks ago now, right? And a lot of people answered. I never answered because I didn't want to influence the answers here. But kind of what is the point of ops? To me, like a lot of people were saying it's when we play the game the best or most effective. I've actually never seen it that way. I've seen ops as just a guaranteed time where the most people are going to get together, like literally a time on the during the week to say, "Hey, let's just all meet up here," because we can't be bothered most days to actually pull an off-hours platoon because we don't have the numbers to do that right now. So we just stick to this. I mean, do, there seems to be this weird draw in the line where it's like, okay, we can be effective, but we can't have fun. Or we can have fun, but then we won't be effective. I think we can find a way to balance both because I don't know, maybe half an hour fly around and do the rapid redeploy stuff, and then maybe for 20 minutes camp the enemy warp gate. I don't know. I just sounds something like different.
Sunday migration.
I mean, if you think about it that way, like we used to do rapid redeployment for like 2 hours. I mean, back when Captain, you remember, right? When AFLIC was still around, and maybe even when Infinite was still around, like that's what we did.
Yeah, that was
we
a
would
different
do
time.
rapid redeployment for 2 hours. So, I'm asking you, so are you telling me that we've come to a point now where we can't even do that anymore?
Clearly not, because I mean that's what we've been doing for the past couple months here. I'm talking about the time in between. This was post AFLIC and pre the past year. I don't know when we were kind of doing armor columns. We were doing just weird stuff in between, strategies that weren't always the best, but we had fun. We kind of just found a way to creatively play the game. And
I
the
guess
point
for you it was fun.
The point of VCO wasn't that we were the best or that we captured the most bases. The point of VCO was that we were organized and we were sticking together and having fun along the way, right?
Why do you think I joined?
I mean, if you think about it, we lost a lot. I was talking about Titan this earlier. We were losing a lot back then as well. So, I mean, but back then we were having more fun. You can make anything fun if you dress it up the right way.
It wasn't getting to us back then as bad.
Yeah.
There are external factors. Like, I haven't played the game in several months, but even now, look from the outside looking at it, I can tell you that a lot of what strategies are fun, quote unquote, and what strategies work, quote unquote, and what strategies happen to be both of those things will largely be determined by the enemies you're facing. And if the downshift of the game isn't necessarily affecting just us, but everyone, that is going to affect what strategies leaders have to bring to the table. If the number of good fights, quote unquote, with lots of pop has become fewer, then that means that rapid redeployment needs to address only those 3 fights, and that could be very samey and not as entertaining as back when AFLIC, back when Infinite were here, back when I was in the game, and we had more than 3 fights we could focus on. I think that there's a lot of things that aren't being properly addressed, and I may very well try to get back in the game simply so I can help everyone out and try to bring some clarity to all this. But I want to applaud everyone who is bringing something to the table, because those voices are the people who care. Walmart, you, Captain, definitely you, Bill, and Titan. Everyone here needs to be applauded, and we need to remember that we're all in this together, and that's why we need to continue to fight for this, because it's something worth fighting for.
Question. I'm sorry if I'm hogging the microphone.
No, go ahead.
Question. Since we're not sure what's working anymore, and we're kind of here in purgatory, we have nothing to lose in terms of trying things. So, question: do we still have that policy in place where Titanfall leads X day, build leads X day? Is that still in place?
I only generally can lead on Tuesdays, so I always lead Tuesdays.
Okay, so
with
then
Bill
who's
now
leading
being out of
Fridays?
the picture, I don't really know what's going to happen with Fridays and Sundays.
How about this? How about we look at the next week in the calendar, or maybe we just do it like in the old days where people would just show up and whoever. We kind of pass around platoon leads, and in that instance or whatever, like that person is in charge of ops for the night, right? And that person has free reign to do whatever the fuck he wants to do with VCO in those 2 hours. Essentially, ops is theirs to shape. Now, look, can we all agree, we're not going to fucking fly galaxies, 48 galaxies into the warp gate for 2 hours, but we can at least try something new. Let's different people experiment with different things, right? So, Titanfall can have his more refined sessions after the past 2 weeks. Walmart Greeter can do his thing. Bill can do his thing. Doc, I mean, if Bill still wants to fucking play, but Doc can do his thing.
If I see some legitimate progress, I may come back. Right now, I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, and Jade made a very good point just now. The fact that fun equals winning, and that's the fine print. That's probably kind of the main problem here. You need to find fun in the losses. I actually just find fun in the battle. So win or lose. I mean, don't get me wrong; it's great to win, but you kind of knowing how PlanetSide 2 works and kind of its shitty meta, you gotta. It's kind of stacked. It's funny how the deck is stacked against everyone at all times. But hey, whatever. It's kind of what we're doing.
Well, if I could make a point here.
Yeah.
One of the things I think that is a weak point of the rapid redeploy style is that our losses are very final and absolute when they happen. Like when we lose a base, we get wiped. And it's not fun. Like, I'm not saying we shouldn't do that, but I'm just saying that is a point that comes up with the way that we play the game, where it is much harder to enjoy losing when losing involves getting wiped out to a man on a point hold.
Every second of your life.
Can we all look at his avatar for a second here on TeamSpeak? I think it speaks perfectly to his point. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But how about this, Daka? How about this, Daka? Would you be willing, at any point in the future on an ops site, would you be willing to lead a platoon and be like, hey, let's just try this. Let's try something different. I don't know.
In theory, yeah, but I'm also not in the outfit anymore. So.
Oh, okay. Can we fix that?
I mean, that's potentially fixable, but me, Yaoi, and Rolana split off because we weren't having fun during ops, and rather than argue about it all the time, we just kind of went to do our own thing for a little while.
All right. Well, would you want to come back after?
Yeah, I'm willing to. I'm not terribly attached to the other outfit. I think Yaoi is more attached. It really was just, like I said, it was really just a way to avoid getting salty and fighting all the time. So. I mean, I'm not like any kind of. Like, I was a squad lead for like a week, and then not a squad lead anymore. It's not like I'm a particularly qualified leader. I just try to give advice when I can see it. But, I mean, I'd lead a platoon, but I just don't know how many people actually want me to.
Still can't quite get over the fact you guys left and did that when we were basically
and then
asking for
Walmart,
help.
I know you probably want a couple stabs at it, then you can have open platoons, invite as many puppies as you want, and try to cat herd. And actually, that kind of sounds like fun, honestly. But either way.
Alright.
Fun? What do you call this thing called fun?
All right, I don't know who the floor now we want to give it to.
Well, I guess
that
same question. Does anyone have anything else for Planetside before I ask another div what's up in their world? Okay, Smite. We mentioned this briefly, but does Smite have anything new to report then?
Not just yet. I've got a few things planned for after I go on vacation later in June.
Oh, sweet.
But I can't really act on that until after then, so...
That's okay.
Keep ears open.
Cool. League of Legends. Alontu, what's up?
He's gone to eat.
Oh, he's gonna eat? Okay. Enjoy your food, brother. Overwatch.
Overwatch, still going good. Still getting plenty of people. Anyone's welcome to join in, any skill level, whatever. Just come join us Wednesday evenings at, I believe, 7 Eastern Standard. If we get more than 6, custom matches are a thing. And get on there, get your free crates, because data mining says there's a new event coming soon, so build up your currency reserves.
Fair dues. I think the only other one we have here is STO. Oh wait, no, we have Arma here. Arma, what's up?
We're lacking a lot of people.
Oh dear.
actually, that should change once once one of the DLCs goes live. We should have both Albie and Ford and back to regular scheduled programs.
You will soon have Lieutenant Bon Jovi
Oh, yeah.
again.
Shut up.
I know.
Please, I want him back.
One day, but
All right.
not today.
I want to actually do a mission of where we have to rescue you, Bill.
Oh, jeez.
All right. And STO, what's happening in the Starbase?
We don't have a working bar.
You mentioned that already.
It's because it's a serious problem.
It is.
The only other thing that's great is tribbles are everywhere. And Wavian has been an ass kicker when it comes to doing all the fucking projects, so shout out to you, Wavian!
Raven, you're awesome, and I want your children.
It's true. I think Waven's got us like 3 other livable star bases by various standards.
I think he's got our dilithium base actually working now.
Yeah, I think he got our diplomatic place working too. I can't think of the name of.
What? We do diplomacy? Oh wait, we're Federation. That's why. Aha! Oh. Damn it! I didn't think this through all the way.
Alright. Well, only one left is Pokemon, and as I mentioned earlier, Pokemon, so far it's just me and Bryce handing out. I do have plans to start recruiting, though, from outside sources. I'm going to try my best to see if I can tap into the trading and competitive scene and see if I can start recruiting people to use our TeamSpeak to facilitate any trading and tomfoolery they want to have in the world of Pokemon. Because it's a super popular game and super fun, and there are many iterations of it and many generations of it, so there's bound to be someone who's looking for friends, because friends are awesome.
Wait, what kind of Pokemon is it? Pokemon Go?
All types.
Okay.
We've had games of Showdown together. I play X and Y as well as Moon and Sun. So that's what we've been focusing mostly, but pretty much it's, hey, here's a day to play Pokemon together. Come out. I don't care what Pokemon. We're just playing Pokemon.
Pokemans.
All the Pokemans.
Awesome. I'll get my phone up and running.
Sweet.
Actually, doesn't require your phone.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you can play Pokemon
I can't find my
together.
Game Boy.
You don't need your Game Boy. You can use your computer.
What?
He's
it's
talking
a
about
website.
Pokemon Showdown.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a battle emulator. It's actually lots of fun. We were playing a whole bunch of random battles. Huh. Anywho, so that's all of the stuff for the divs. I'll now bring it to open floor. Does anyone have anything they want to bring to the community's attention?
Yes, I may have mentioned this already before, but StarCraft is going to be coming back, and starting whenever you all want, we can do... Oh, crap. We can do Brood War, and we can all play it together, and we can all be salty about it. Download it, it's free.
Big Game Hunter?
You know that's actually on the regular one, right? On
Yeah, I
StarCraft
know.
2?
Big Game
That's
Hunter.
the joke.
Really fun, actually.
Sweet. Any idea as to what day of the week / month you want to hold it? Because remember, it doesn't have to be every week. It has to be just once a month to be a div.
It all depends if everyone wants to do it. Like I said, it's StarCraft. We play it whether or not we want to.
Fair dues.
Because we vote on whether or not we want to do it that week, and if we want to do it that week, that's fine. I don't care because it's a free game. You can play it for free. It's all good.
Alrighty. Does anyone else have anything to bring to the community's attention?
When can I get my officer tag back?
After a month after you have successful divs.
Sweet.
Play Star Citizen.
Play Star. Alright, in
No,
that case.
play Elite.
Play Arma.
Play
Space
play Elite
Invaders.
Dangerous.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to call this meeting adjourned. I will see everyone for either PlanetSide, League of Legends tomorrow, or hell, our first games planning night bonanza. I totally messed that up. Was Brood Wars on the 7th. So, yeah, see y'all then. Thanks for coming out, guys.
I require
User
your
disconnected
assistance.
from your channel.
Wait, so hold up. So
User left your
oh,
channel.
so does this mean we can have some of the PL tags back for some people to give them a chance to do a? Oh, well, Titan left.
I feel
User left your
violated.
channel.
Where'd he go?